Well, good morning. If you're watching this at night, it's the morning here in Chicago. If you're watching it in the morning, it's the morning here in Chicago. And if you're watching it in the afternoon, it's the morning here in Chicago. I'm up, I'm alive, and I'm happy to be here again to share another day. I've flipped the magnetic letters on the refrigerator. So let's go see what day it is today. Thanks for joining me on Freddy's PARAscope. If you just tuned in, this is just my daily vlog, and that consists of, hey, this is me, I'm still alive. Currently a tour guide in Chicago for Steve's Segway Tours, and working to get the owner and my mentor and pretty much the wizard of my life that controls everything. Steve Speaks Out is coming. So let's see what. Oh, you see, I turned the light on. I can see. I changed this today, and now, I fell in the wall. See how that is? Sometimes I fall. Okay, March 10th. March 10th. And in the skull frame, Bob Trendler. Yes, he's from Bozo's Big Top. These are freaky magnets up there, too. Very rare from the cereal, Freaky Cereal, which I have the box cover up on the wall up there. But because everything is in frames with glass or plexiglass, it reflects the light. And it's very hard to see in a condition like this. And I am very hard to see in a condition like this. So my big thing is on a day like today, I like to get up, I like to do my exercises, take my daily medicines, and what I do is a little workout. And, for anybody, it would be like, oh, what is he doing? Stretches and bends. Yes. And that's pretty much what it is. So I just kind of stretch it out. So if you're just joining us, this is the chest that's been sawed open. Well, it was sawed open once. See right here. And this is what they did. So the first time they sawed it open, they separated it. So they use a saw. This is your sternum. See, I learned things like that. This is your sternum. And that's the big bone right here that connects the ribs together. So what happened with me is kind of interesting. They sawed this open, and because I have a curvature of my spine called scoliosis, ooh, that's a big word. Ooh, look at, I've got my helpful skeleton on the wall. So if you look there, that is your sternum right there. So what they did is they cut with a saw, SAW, like my dad used to have in the basement, tell me not to put my fingers near it. Right there. And they cut that open. And then the big thing they do is they put this piece of mechanism inside of it. Yes, get ready. And it's a metal piece, and it has a double metal piece on it, and it goes into the cut, and then they crank it. Yeah, like that. And then it separates the chest. Okay? And that's when they do the surgery. So with me, I've had 3 aortic dissections. And dissections are when your aorta, which is the largest vein in your body, it goes through everything here, it exploded. So when they found that it was starting to leak like your faucet, and that's how they found it. And they had to get to it while it was still leaking, and they were able to do that. So they sawed it, and they used that machine, or I should say, tool, that tool that cranks and opened it. They got in, they found where it was starting to tear. That's the aorta. It was starting to tear, and the doctor went in. And what he did was he looked down and bam, the aorta exploded. So the doctor took both pieces of the aorta and he connected them with a piece of Dacron, like a Dacron patch, and he put them all together. Oof, every time I talk about that, that takes a lot out of me. And the doctor put everything back together, and I was okay. I had lived. And the doctor said, that he pulled me right off the cliff and that I came back. And whenever I tell that story, I always mention Dr. Jai Ramen, Ramenjai. He saved my life. So I will forever be indebted to him. So here's what happens. So long story short, I don't like to talk forever. I like to make these quick. I'll come back with another episode of what happens again, but believe it or not, it happens 2 more times. This is Freddy's Periscope. All is okay. Here comes the ambulance. Woo! All is okay here on 22 today. Woo! Be safe, everybody. Freddy's Periscope. And I'm out for a while.